Hi, I'm James. Welcome to a new series that looks at introducing children to gaming. Now, I started this series because I've just started to introduce my grandson to wargaming. Now, the first thing to do whenever you're introducing children is make sure that the parents are happy. I had a chat with my daughter and son-in-law. They were happy that it goes ahead, although the comment was, "On your head be it." Now, I then tried to figure out what to start gaming with, and I remember taking my grandson to the Royal Armouries, where he'd been fascinated by the Vikings and where to find some things on the Vikings from there. So I thought, okay, that's probably a good starting point. Coincidentally, very fortunately, Little Wars TV introduced their own set of simple wargaming rules designed to introduce people to wargaming. Now, what I've done for that is actually put a link to Ravenfeast in the description below. Please pop along and say hi to them. They are a very nice, simple set of rules. So, Christmas then, I decided what to get him. Now, it's very easy to overwhelm somebody. So what I did was bought 3 sprues of figures for him. So he had a sprue of warriors, a sprue of peasants and a sprue for leaders. It's not going to overwhelm him then. Now, to add to that, I then printed off the rules. I added some dice to it because it's always useful, and I put all of this together inside an archleaf folder, sorry, an archleaf box folder, and that acts as the storage box, and then wrapped them all up. So that was the first stage. And so on to the next stage, building the figures. So he's opened them at Christmas Day. We gave him a day to get used to the idea, and then I arranged to go around and start building the figures. I took everything he needed. I took some clippers, I took some glue, I took some of my figures so that he could actually copy what I was doing. And he made his first figure quite quickly. He was really happy with it, so we carried on building figures. Now at this point, his 5-year-old sister decides she's going to join in. She's fascinated by it. So, okay, fair enough, I got some spare figures, we gave some to her. And she made a few figures. And I was then basically alternating, helping them put them together. And we got on fairly well. They started to get a bit tired once they'd done half a dozen figures or so each. And we decided to call it a day there. It's not worth pushing it. You do as much as they're happy with. And then we move on to another session later on. So I came back the following day and we put some more figures together, and yeah, it wasn't particularly easy. It was a little bit frustrating at times for them and for me, but you have to let them do it themselves. They make things that perhaps I wouldn't have done, but they're their figures, and if I want them to get involved in the hobby, they have to actually have that buy-in. So yeah, let them get on with it. And we assembled a force of 10 figures each. So that's 30 figures. And at this point we said, okay, we'll call it a day there, and I'll come back in the next video and you can see what happened with the first game that we played. See you soon for that.